want to turn this down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm streaming on my phone instead because it's got definitely better.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm just getting things pulled up. The computer was not cooperating with me. The camera didn't want to cooperate, so I am now here. Yeah, the camera just didn't really want to focus, so now I am just chilling out here. I was drawing a little bit on my other channel, and I decided to come over to this channel instead, because why not? Okay. Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I'm just gonna put lines on paper and see what happens, because I haven't done this in forever. Today was pretty good. We went and got commission yarn for a bunch of people that wanted commissions. And so now we have more yarn. And we're starting on that tonight. It's just kind of a vibe and chill stream. I'm just gonna draw. Our drawings always kind of look interesting. I know it's not super in focus, but it's better than the other camera was. I don't really know what I draw until I draw it. I just like putting things down on paper and seeing what it comes out like. And if you like this, Kitso Art is my other channel, and it's pretty nice. I haven't been on that channel for a while though, and I tried to stream there tonight, but like I said, the computer was being awful. I don't know if it's linked or not. It's and if you guys like our drawings, we have some up on Etsy for drawing pages that are pretty cheap. They're just downloads, so you download them and print them out and color them in as many times as you want to. Not drawing anything in particular. Just kind of having fun. Being relaxed and just vibing. That's how I like to draw. I don't like to plan anything out, because then if it doesn't turn out the way I think it should, then I'm disappointed, whereas this stuff, I don't really have a plan for it. And therefore, if it turns out any sort of way, I don't really mind. Hello, how are you guys doing? Monday off, that's awesome. We're pretty much just gonna be doing commissions for the entire weekend and trying to get stuff done in a timely manner. And probably stream something cool tomorrow. Yeah, we don't really, like, if we have to plan out a drawing, there's less chance that we're actually going to draw it. But if we just go ahead and do stuff like this, then generally be like, cool, we be drawing. And stuff just adds on top of one another. I'll let them boys out. Halloween's gonna be fun. We're just gonna stay in, but we are going to I don't know what I was trying to say. Probably watch a lot of horror movies.
Give him dinner once Odyssey's back.
Cool. You're better at talking to audiences. I feel like you should voice over and read comments while I draw.
1 second.
She's probably underneath the towels.
There she is.
Let's see if I can try and get this in better focus. Sort of, not really. Okay, let's try and flip it. How about that? How about we flip it and try this way? Sorry guys, I know you're going on a journey. Let's see. Maybe this will help.
See if that spider's still living in here.
Trying to make this focus more, and my phone again doesn't want to focus. Ooh. There's some zoom there. No, a little further out. Okay, maybe. I'm making your eyes do gymnastics now.
Oh, it's on our main channel.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I thought it would be weird if we just showed up on the other channel like, hey, you probably never heard of me.
Nah, most of our followers are over there. Like, most of the people who follow us on this channel are over on our other channel. There's not very many people that had joined us that was on our other channel.
Solid.
Or that wasn't on our... yeah.
I get what you mean.
Aether is here, you can talk to him.
Hello. I'm just going to be reading comments and crocheting another random project that we are working on.
Just doesn't have the part. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see.
Hello.
Ugh. Alright, you get removed. You are no longer welcome.
Talking about horror movies and our fave monsters. Nice.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for the noise, guys. I'm trying to get my tripod set up, so maybe, just maybe, I can get better focus. Because nothing seems to want to focus. And everything wants to fall.
Mood. Today we are working on this kind of, it's like a ski mask but with horns all over the top of it. It's gonna be really freaking cool. Okay, one row. Cool. Yeah, it's all in this navy blue yarn that we thought was just totally something we were gonna have to use as stuffing because it was dirty, but we salvaged a lot of it and we're making some cool stuff. Yeah, we might actually post it here or like film part of something with it on, because we're sort of making it for one of our altars. Maybe that'll encourage him to actually front instead of just being lurking in the headspace like a hooligan.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them just lurk and they don't front, and like, why? An interesting painting. That sounds pretty cool. I hope it's cool and not disturbing. But disturbing paintings are often really cool. It's England, but with tiny stuff in it. That's awesome.
Let's see if I can
Get that grippy thing going.
yeah, I'm trying to get things to a better place. Okay. Trying to get things to a place where I can, like, why don't you? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be so rude? This thing is terribly rude sometimes. Okay. Back to flipping the camera and seeing if, well, all of a sudden it's in focus, so
Just had to be jostled a little.
I guess. Zoom out just a bit. There, it's actually in focus. Woo! And let's put you on the other side. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put you on the other side. There. Now you guys can see better. I don't know why that was so difficult. Okay. Now I can get back to drawing once I take a drink of water and you guys can chat. People are just talking about Halloween and stuff.
Nice. It's almost the spoopy season.
Oh. Sorry for the loud pops in your ears.
Are we dressing up for Halloween? I don't know yet. Maybe. We might just find some really cool stuff in our closet because last year we made like a really awesome Plague Doctor costume out of just stuff that we had around in our closet. And we wore it to work, and we freaked out a lot of people, and it was great. My brain literally was like, the systems would love to hear what I drew, lol. Oh, yes. Drawing is always good. It was even better because that was when we still worked at a dispensary and we were just a plague doctor just in the shop. People would walk in and like do a double take and I was just helping customers like there was absolutely nothing wrong. Just acted completely normal while looking like a nightmare. I forget who was fronting for that. Fortunately, in Australia, we don't really do Halloween, so no plans to dress up. But I might just to bounce around my house. LOL. Yes. I don't know if we're gonna actually do anything for Halloween. So if we dress up, we'd just be lingering around the house like an absolute cryptid. Yes, the day after Halloween, when all the candy is on sale. Gonna have to hit the store for that. Yeah, absolutely. Get all that discount candy. At one point, me, my mom, and my sister, I think it was Diane at that time, they all went to like Walmart and got almost a shopping cart full of marked down Valentine's Day candy when it was like 50 cents a box. It was epic. That was like when we were still in high school. I knew someone who went to a party dressed in normal clothes and stood way too close to people. They went as a space invader. Beautiful. I love it when people get creative with their costumes. Cheap post holiday candy is the best deal. Absolutely. Gotta get that sugar. Honestly, my family is so excited for the holiday. It's like we all can't wait for it. Yes. Hocus Pocus is back.
Yeah, they got a new one.
Oh, I thought so. I thought I heard something about that somewhere, but you totally could have been wrong. I was so shook. They're still as wicked as ever, those wicked sisters. Good. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that whole reboot thing, but I'm interested now. I keep saying I and stuff because, like, I can't tell who's fronting. We're kind of a blend. We're just vibing. Yep, just vibing with you all. We got The Walking Dead playing in the background over there. You probably can't hear it because it's at like 4 volume.
It's getting towards the violent season, so we didn't want you guys to hear that.
Yeah, didn't want you to hear all the screaming and zombie sounds. Ooh. Are you still using calligraphy ink pens with the liquid ink?
Occasionally. Right now I'm just using a fine liner because I didn't feel like filling up my pens.
Yeah, we recently found ours again. Like, we were clearing out our office space and, like, we found all of our stuff again. We'd hidden, like, everything in there. Ooh, doll customization. We've seen some pretty cool ones on, like, TikTok recently. Yeah, acrylics drawing, and we're just crocheting and just chatting away. Let's see. I think I did those last rows correctly. Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's easier for me to draw and someone else to talk because it's hard to read comments, and I don't really have anything to say today because I'm just kind of in a zone. So it's just easier for them to talk.
Gives us something to do, otherwise we'd just be dissociating into our phone and just scrolling endlessly. Kind of forces us to get this project a little bit more done because a lot of us are very excited for it. Rainbow High. I know we've heard of that before, and we've probably seen a few of them around, but our brain just cannot find the image at the moment. Brain.exe has not found image.
Error 404, file not found.
Yeah. Good night, Jamie. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. I wish Monster High dolls existed when we were younger because they have like a centaur doll. Like, little us would have freaking gone nuts for one of those.
Would your mom have let you get one though?
Touche. Maybe the centaur one. Like, not the normal ones, probably not, because they look like Bratz dolls. You're not allowed to have that. But if it was a centaur, I think we could have convinced her. Oh wow, it's already 9:06 over here. How did it get to be that late? It was like 8 last time I looked at the clock.
Because it took me like 2 hours to get this thing up and started.
Cameras are a challenge. We could get one. Start your collection now. Very tempting, honestly. Yeah, some of our littles would be very happy about that.
My god, I just wanted to zoom out, not zoom in. You go further out. Out. Zoom out! I'm sorry, guys.
Who says you're too old for dolls anyway? Mood. I feel like doll collections would be dangerous for me just because I used to have 2 altars that were Bratz victims. That's interesting. Makes sense. Especially if they were like comforting as a child. Citizens are gonna freak when they hear Frankie is non-binary now. That's awesome. Is that one of the Monster High characters? Because good. Get that representation, yo. Yes, it is. That's amazing. I was like, ever since I was a little girl, I was like, Frankie should be non-binary. LOL. Good. Making dreams come true over there. Hi, welcome in. Just doing a chill drawing and chatting live stream. We love non-binary rep even if it comes in later than it should. Same. Like, there should be more of that. Parents might be like, oh, that's not good for the kids, but it's like, yo, there's so many non-binary kids out there now. Yeah, it would help so many non-binary gender fluid babies feel less weird and alone from the start. Because, like, there's nothing in the way of representation for that stuff. Like, bro, we need that. person who is playing them is also non-binary. Good. That is even better. Have we seen the new movie? I don't believe we have. And what's the largest drawing either system has created?
Shit, I don't know.
Well, I think our largest piece was a painting that was like 6 feet by 8 feet. It was one of our finals for our I think it was our thesis, and we just did a whole ton of little things that represent our system just all across the whole thing, and the backing of it was a spray paint. And it was really cool. Ooh, 1 month away for the new movie. Nice. Dang it, I can't tell if I missed a row, so I'm gonna have to flip this thing inside out. It has almost the same texture as the goblin yarn.
Ugh, that sound hurts me.
Well, it's not gonna go inside out, so I think we're just going to roll with it.
Nope, there's not a theme. I'm literally just putting lines on paper because it makes me feel good. And that is the only reason I draw. We used to sew masks and stuff at the beginning of the pandemic. We've sewn a dress that didn't fit us. We sewn a koala, which we sold on our Etsy. Yeah, we sew. We sewn the dogs' beds. We sewn Odyssey a quilt.
When we used to do cosplays, we would literally just sew everything. We never really bought anything for our cosplays besides just going to Joann's.
I'm the one working on drawing. Aether's the one crocheting.
Yeah, we're crocheting this sort of ski mask with a bunch of horns along the outside. We've been working on it for a few weeks now, and we're getting pretty close to finishing it. About halfway done with the horns. We need like 10 of them. Oh yeah, it's gonna go over the whole face. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, and you sewed a bunch of Odyssey's vests as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Sewing is pretty fun.
Taxing, but fun.
Yeah. Nice. Getting drawings done is always really satisfying. Most of our drawings have just been like really quick sketches of alters who have resurfaced from our teenagehood. That's a real trip. We thought they were just OCs, but nope. Nope. What was your favorite cosplay look? Let's see. We did one character at one point from Dead Man Wonderland that was really awesome. We made like that flame robe, and it was super cool. We still have it. And then our other favorite one was Space Dandy, and I'm 90% sure we still have that coat somewhere, just in a box. Oh yeah, Audie's rainbow zebra costume.
He still has it.
Yeah, that was super cute.
I think that's good for this piece of paper. Ooh. I think I'm done drawing on this one. I think it looks pretty weird. Keeping it weird, you know? Looks different every which way you flip it. If anyone wants this, I'm gonna sell it for like $40. I'll even put it in a nice frame for you.
Someone says, "Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you for teaching me so much about this disorder. I appreciate what you guys do." Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people just don't really talk too much about what we like to talk about, so we gotta get back at it.
Alright, let's see. We're gonna do another one. I have water. It's right here. My shirt, it says, "Why be racist, sexist, homophobic, or transphobic when you can just be quiet?" Alright, we're gonna do something a little more spoopy, something dark. I don't know. I don't really ever plan anything.
Get creepy and spoopy.
Yeah. We'll see. Alright. Start with a couple of eyes, okay? Just a couple of eyes. My eyes never match each other, which is fine. And then we're gonna have them be slits, right?
Let's see. Just dropped in and heard you hope to use a mask to encourage an alter to front. Hope it's okay to ask, is it important for your systems or in general for alters to have/gain experience fronting? Yeah, for us, definitely. a lot of us still are stuck thinking it's like the year 2000 or something, and they kind of need that reminder to be like, yo, like, it's 2022. You don't need to be like that anymore. Like, our situations are completely different now than they used to be, and it's pretty important for some of them to see that, because otherwise they'll just get stuck believing like it's time hasn't passed. And that's not for all of us in the system. Like, some are okay with kind of watching the front, but some of them have to front to like actually believe it. I know it's kind of weird, but that's how they be. Let me go get the other pieces of the creation and I can show you, because right now it kind of is just a cone.
Oh, I'm gonna move my cup up a little bit, and that way you guys can see it. Alright.
Okay, so here is the base of the mask. There's going to be like a mouth hole and it's going to go down our neck. And then we've got a bunch of horns here. And they're going to go kind of like on a ring outside this thing. We've got 5 done now. And we're almost done with the 6th. It just fell somewhere weird. Yeah, that's what we're currently working on right now. And we've just been using the partially done mask as a basket.
Have a good night.
Good night. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's super fun. We just found a tutorial on YouTube and wrote it down because there wasn't any written pattern for it, so we just kind of did that. Yeah, really fun. I'll put that over here. All right. Let's see, any advice for making adult friends?
Talk to people. Literally, if you don't ever talk to anybody, they're never gonna be your friend.
Fair. Yeah. Talking to people. And let's see, sometimes there's good groups on Facebook for like local areas, wherever it be that you live. How long have you been crocheting? Since we were like probably 6-ish or so. Our mom taught us, and for the longest time we just did like singular lines as necklaces for our stuffed animals. But like recently this year we started doing more patterns and stuff, and it just came together really well, and we've just been rolling ever since. Is it difficult to crochet pieces together to create a complicated yarn stuffy? Sometimes. Like if it's smaller, it's more difficult, but if it's like the larger scale ones, it's pretty easy to sew it together, because you kind of just, loop the yarn through the stitches with a yarn needle, and that's pretty solid. I like the start of this drawing. It reminds me so far of a disgruntled frog. That is beautiful. I'm going to go to an event for 20s and 30s. Good idea. I wish there was one of those around here. Like, we have such a small town, there's like barely anything like that. Yarn junkies, absolutely. All this navy blue yarn is like salvaged because it got really dirty, and we put it through the washing machine. We were like, yeah, it's gonna be great for stuffing. Wait, this stuff can be wound into cakes. And so we did.
Alright, and now we're gonna create let's see. This guy is gonna have some janky teeth because I can't draw teeth, so it's just gonna be janky. Alright, so now we got another dude going here.
Yeah, we're glad to answer questions. Like,
We just
no
be
problem.
vibing, so you're fine to talk with us.
Yeah, our evening is going pretty good so far. Like, we've been pretty foggy all day, so we can't tell who we are. So we're just kind of rolling with it. That's just a lot of days for us, honestly. Let's see. What is the spookiest movie you have seen? Let's see, like scariest or like most Halloweeny, because we watched so much horror.
Horror is just like one of those things in our household. It's just a everyday watch.
Yeah, literally. We just watched The Boy today because there's another one that came out and we really wanted to watch the sequel, but had to rewatch the first one to know what was up. We've got collections of horror movies, like looking at our DVD organizer right now, and we've got some really niche, really scary stuff that you'd never see on TV. Let's see, that is a pen. It's like a fine lining pen.
Yeah, it's just Le Pen. L-E pen.
Le pen. I'm just not good at the whole conversation thing. Oh, same. We always try to find things that we have in common with people and just kind of go from there. Like horror / Halloween. Let's see.
I'd say Final Destination because it's given me the most fears in my life.
like I'm just listing off horror movies in our head, and I got to Children of the Corn, and someone was like, "It's corn." That's been such a meme recently. I think this. Let's see. The most Halloweeny one. That's a good question. We've seen so many. Like one of our all-time favorites is House of a Thousand Corpses by Rob Zombie, and that's one that not a lot of people have heard of, but we've loved it since we discovered it in high school. Blockbuster was just going out of business, and they had a copy just sitting there, and we were like, "Huh, never seen that before. Let's get that," and it was amazing. No, wait, no, actually, we saw it once before. And when Blockbuster had it on sale, we were like, "Oh my god, it's ours now!" I miss Blockbuster so very much. Sixth Sense is really scary to you. Yeah, that one's a real trip. Tell a story about the hellhounds in the water, please.
You want me just to tell the story? Or a story? because it's just the story. Now, the story is we were evacuating for some sort of fight that was about to happen, and the littles were being trained how to ride the hellhounds, and they were going to an island, and as they were coming back from training, the hellhounds as a group were just going water, and it was hilarious because Ashley was like, "Why'd you teach them to talk?" But it's just a pack of hellhounds with the most grumbly voices going water. Okay, so pretty so far I think it's not like the spookiest thing, but I think it's pretty I think this is turning out to be kind of a meme.
It's beautiful. Spooky times. I remember my first go at Harry Potter kept me awake at night, not sure how far we got into the series. One of the really scary ones that like almost kept us up at night, I can't remember what it was called. Actually like gave us nightmares and we were like, whoa, nice. It might have been Ouija. Maybe. But it was one of the newer ones and it was like real spooky. It's spooky like some little ghost/frog friends. Could you draw bats?
That's a bat. That one's a bat. It's just a very bad bat.
Ghost bats. Does anyone here have a favorite poem? We like a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, not gonna lie. I remember hearing the Telltale Heart in 8th grade for the first time, and that was like a spiritual experience for us.
Mood.
We'd never loved a poem that much before, and yeah, that's still one of our favorites. But we like a lot of poems, except for slam poetry. That makes us cry, and we don't like to cry.
You don't like to connect with your emotions.
We do not.
Which means you should do it more.
Yeah. The ghost kids in the mirror in Coraline reminded me of mine. Oh, La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. Yeah. Well, that makes sense as to why it creeped us out so much as a child. We've got an altar who's got legs like Coraline's mother. His name is Frankie. He has a lot of attitude. Hasbro, just a friendly board game. Ouija. I remember reading Mask of the Red Death when we were way too young, and I adored it. Nice. Can't remember that one. And Where the Sidewalk Ends. Loved that when I was a kiddo. We have one of those somewhere. I think we have a light in the attic.
This guy's mouth is really janky. He has a hole in his face.
Aesthetic.
He kind of looks like a thumb. It's okay though.
Don't know what it was called, but it was by Emily Dickinson and it was about death. Good.
I know I keep doing the same eyes, but they're spoopy eyes. See, drawing is about having fun. It's not always about making it look cool. Although I will, like, tie some of this together so it doesn't look too weird.
It's like a frog teapot. I love him / them. It's pretty adorable, not gonna lie.
You guys wanted Spoopy, so I'm not good at drawing Spoopy, but I'll do it.
Well, thanks for joining the live. You have a good night. I chose it in high school English for daily prompts, but can only find the second part of the printout. Mood.
I love 9. That movie is bomb.
Whenever we try to watch it, we just dissociate through like 90% of it, and then we're like, oh, it's over? Don't know what happens there. It's over, but the movie just started. Every time. We tried to watch it like 3 times at this point. Gonna have to freaking focus. So it's really aesthetic, and we've always loved it, but we haven't really seen it. We've seen it, but haven't seen it, if you know what I mean. It goes like, because I could not stop for death, he gladly stopped for me. Ooh, that sounds like a good one. Maybe mine blocked it. Very most likely, yeah. It probably hit home with a couple of people, and they were like, haha, guess we're gonna forget this. And the rest of the system was like, bruh, we wanted to watch that. What's it called? Because I could not stop for death. Wikipedia seems to have some versions, but I don't know if they're the full ones. Ooh, I hope that's what it is. Hat Man.
Hat Man and then Loaf Skull. There is a loaf. Here, we'll even draw him a belly. And that's... Alright, we're just gonna mark it as butter. As butter, okay?
Slippy butter.
Ricky Tikki Tavi. A mongoose and cobra.
Oh, yes. We studied Rikki Tikki Tavi in 7th grade. It was actually pretty cool. We watched a movie in class. And The Last Unicorn. Us and our sister watched that a bunch back when we still lived together, and it was awesome. still when we were both back at Dad's house. Dang, I feel old. That was like probably 4 years ago. About that. Jesus, time passes a lot.
No, Casper, don't eat the skull bread.
Delicious.
This drawing is kind of spiraling. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Halloween. Oh, you cry every time. The Last Unicorn. I'm pretty sure we do too. We've watched it a few times, but the ending, oh my god. It is so sad, but sweet, but so sad. I can read Swoopy, but can't really watch horror movies. Horror movies are life, yo. We couldn't watch horror movies, we'd be so sad. The drawing is cute, just a collection of gender neutral fellas. All of them. Of the Great Pumpkin King classic. Haven't seen that one in forever. How has everyone's day been? It's 2 p.m. here, but you mentioned it's evening for y'all's? Hope it's been as unstressful as possible. Well, we were up pretty late last night because we ended up getting sick to our stomach. And then the rest of the day we were kind of just like out of it. But we went to Michael's and Joanne's and we got our commission yarn, so that was pretty fun. So we've been trying to just chill out, and we're starting to feel better now, so that's very good. Do you have any movies you like but could only see once? Let's see. Yeah, there's quite a few random horror ones on like Hulu and Netflix that are good, but if you go back and watch them a second time, it's like, eh. Like there are some of them that are so bad it's funny, but like you don't want to watch it again once you're done with it. What kinds of commissions are your most enjoyed to make for both either of y'all's?
I don't know. I make everything. I love it either way.
Yeah, honestly, same. I'm trying to think of it, but crocheting, loom knitting, basically all of those are our favorites. For me, it'd be happy endings, but maybe hard to watch parts to get to the ending.
Marley and Me.
Oh my god! I am never watching that movie again. We watched it once, never again. One with Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins. I think we're so bad with actor names. That's been a thing with us since we were but a child.
Other than Ryan Reynolds and like, I don't know, Emma Watson, Radcliffe, whatever his first name is.
Daniel Radcliffe. Not a movie, but an anime, Kakegurui. I liked, but I don't think I can watch again. We've seen that one around, but never... I can't remember if we got around to it. Instant Family. That sounds interesting. Did you close the AC vent at some point? Or
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why?
The yearling. Oh, I'm just getting pretty warm, but I'm still wearing these thick ass
We
pants.
also turned off the AC last night. Unless you turned it back on.
I did not.
Okay, then it's been off all day.
Oh my god. Should I go turn it back on?
You can for a little bit.
I think I'll do that when we go and make some food. The Yearling. We saw the book, but never got around to reading it. It seems, from what we've heard, it seems so sad. Elector Hannibal. For us, like the Yearling and like Where the Red Fern Grows. Oh my god, that book was so sad. We read it in like third grade, and it was so sad.
Bridge to Terabithia.
That movie was so confusing and it made us very mad.
The book.
Oh, we never read it.
We did, and that's why we didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, the movie, like, we'd never read the book and saw the movie, and it just felt like it was missing so much. Cujo. We saw that movie. That was a good one.
God, this is literally spiraling. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Alright.
Wiggly Bacon Ghost. Oh, Pet Cemetery. That's a good one, too. I think we have the remake of it somewhere on DVD.
I think we have both.
Yeah. So we were like, is the remake actually going to be good? And it was actually pretty good. We were surprised.
You were just mad about which kid died.
Yeah. I mean, put a fence around your yard if you're going to have kids on a busy street. It's kind of common sense.
Didn't they just arrive, though?
It was a little bit after. Like, they were there for a little bit, and then the kid got hit by a semi-truck. But, like, if that's a renowned for semi-trucks going, like, way over the speed limit area, and you have both kids and pets, like, my first thing would be, like, fence. Because the guy's he was a college professor, so it's not like he couldn't afford a fence for his front yard. We're a little bit of a critic when it comes to some horror movie stuff. Like, we've seen so many at this point, it's just like, oh man, why didn't you do the thing? Like, dude. I really panicked the first time I saw It trailer. We saw the first one in a drive-in movie theater. That was really fun. How many horror... so many horror movies wouldn't be a horror movie if the characters were smart. True that. Carrie is just too relatable. Oh, way too relatable.
My god. This drawing, man. Now we just need a little bit of smoke. A couple places.
remember seeing Aristocats movie in an old drive-in. That was one of our favorites when we were little. I almost called my cat Toulouse after one of the kittens. Oh, that would have been cute.
And there's the man here that just says, "No, Casper, don't eat bread skull." And it's talking about over here where it looks like actually both the frog and this little dude that looks kind of like Casper the ghost is about ready to eat this bread that has like skull markings. And then that says butter.
Art.
Yep. Here you go. There's your spoopy time art piece.
It is amazing.
I have had fun, so I'm gonna swap the camera around and just chit chat. Yes.
There we go. I had a fluffy round baby cat named Pumpkin as a kid. That's cute. It kind of reminds me of a tattoo flash sheet also. Just like little funky tattoos. That'd be adorable.
Yeah. If anyone wants this one, $10. This one is more sophisticated, so I'm asking like $30.
Ghost cannibalism.
So what be up, all y'all? I am now just like, bleh. I don't need that to be playing because I was just using it for reference for my art. I thought that was a bug and it was moving and I was about ready to smack it.
Glad you didn't. That would have hurt.
That would have hurt. Ghost cannibalism Friday the 13th tattoo sale.
Yes.
I'm 5 and making some monster plushies. I'm chilling. What were you about to hit? This. It's a blade for an X-Acto knife.
That would have sucked.
That would have hurt a lot. An update video on fur babies? Possibly. We'll see. Not a lot of people click on those videos, and right now we're trying to get our view count back up.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe once our view count is back up, we'll do more fur baby stuff.
You can see how big Crow has gotten.
How big or long is Slippy now?
Yes, she's pretty beefy, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gotten bigger. Like when we first got her, she could fit in the palm of our hand, and now she can barely fit in one hand. It's amazing. Because we've always loved snakes and reptiles, so it's pretty awesome having one now.
You just have to wake her up gently, because otherwise she hisses at you.
She aggressively sighs. I have 2 fur babies. One is a spawn still, a near child. Of course, it depends on how personal you want to get, but a more structured system update video is something I think could drive views. Perhaps if we title it something like one of the more surprising things that happened, like hundreds of fusions or something.
I think she deflated a little.
Yeah, we fed her a big meal recently, and it's helped her to grow.
Yeah. This is the Slippy baby. Lizard Rick is doing good. He is finally eating again, and he has gained weight. So we are good there.
Mm-hmm.
Slippy is a female, so she will probably get 5 to 6 feet long.
Hella psyched for that. Love me some big snack.
Yes. She is confused on why she is out.
Mother, why?
Why am I here?
Hi, welcome in.
Wow.
Just in time for some Slippy.
Snack. A child.
Good baby.
Don't worry, I'm not trying to tickle you. I'm just getting some of the shavings off of you.
How strong is she? Pretty strong.
Yeah. Like, if I try to pull her apart, it is a little difficult to do so.
Do you have tips for owning a, I think you mean snack, in regards to feeding? I'd like to own one day, but worry I'll squick out about food.
Get frozen, and when you do frozen feedings, the easiest thing that's going to be to do is to put it in a plastic bag. Lady. She was trying to, like, grapple me, but with her face.
Slippy, what you doing, girl?
Put it in a plastic bag and put it in warm water, not hot water, and try and get it as close to the 98 degrees, 98 to 101 degrees, and that way, because they sense heat, and then just wiggle it around with some tongs.
She vibing.
Yes, female snakes can lay eggs and probably will lay eggs without fertilization.
Egg. Oh, you used to have 2 snakes that looked like Slippy, but both males. That's adorable. Yeah, like make it appear alive for the snake, like make it look like it's wiggling. Oh, we love you too.
Yeah, because snakes go after 2 things, heat and movement.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have ears. They have ear canals, but they don't have ears. They deaf. It's kind of like turtles.
Oh, I thought turtles had ears.
Turtles have... They can hear, but their ears are completely covered, so if they get an infection, you have to slice them open to clear the infection. Yep. But these babies evolved to not have ears, so they have like the tiniest I'm sorry. Got something right there. They have the tiniest bit of ear canal, but that's it. They don't have ears, so they don't rely on sound. They rely on vibration. She does kind of make a cute bracelet. She's squeezing tighter and tighter, though.
She totally is. Grip.
I'm gonna go put her back though, because I think she's hungry, and I don't want her to end up getting upset and bite me.
Get hangry.
Yeah. She'll get fed tomorrow. Hold on, baby. Can you slither on out of here? Can you?
I can't remember what mine's name was because the original names I came up with were girl names. The other one was Dad's. Nice. How often do you feed her? About, depending on what we give her, usually once every week, and if it's something bigger, then like once every like
Tag yourself in a knot, girl.
week and a half or so. She's still growing, so we want to make sure she has enough nutrients and such. Get her large. Because one of our friends had a snake, and the previous owners had only fed it like what, once a year?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's not how you roll with the snakes.
Come on, girl.
Oh yeah, our hair is now black. It's pretty awesome. And I know they want to dye their hair too, but can't decide on a color. Maybe rainbow.
That would be a lot of work, and I'd probably have to go pay for a professional to do that shit, and that's a lot of money.
Fair. Yeah, that'd be tough to do on our own. We've seen some people do some pretty cool stuff, though.
Sorry, Slippy. Start working on commissions.
Yeah, the non-branded fire newts. Cool wristband. Oh, thank you. I think we got it in a small shop in Portland forever ago. It's this cute little place called Another State of Mind, and it's like a goth shop, and it's the coolest thing ever. Or like blue and purple from the logo. Can't remember who is which color. They're purple and we're teal.
Okay. We're gonna be making this adorable little dude.
Don't show too much or else we're gonna get copyright claimed again.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because we got a claim on the last stream.
That was from the music that we played.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is it? Is that like the pattern? Would they really be that petty?
Yes.
They would probably, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Non-branded fire newts. Return of the charred lizard. The yarn looks so soft. Yeah, it's a blanket yarn. We've been making more stuff with that recently, and it is awesome.
Yes. this needs to be wound though. I just realized that.
You want me to do that first?
Yeah, if you would.
Alright, I'm on row 14.
Okay, guys.
Row 14, guys.
Remember
Don't
that.
let me forget that, because the other one I was struggling to remember what row I was on. Plus I need to get some water anyway, so that works. Some water in my little wrist braces, because my wrists be hurting. Just crochet things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make him bright ass orange. Is my vape over there?
Yeah, it's on the bed.
Okay. I need a snack. Those wings were not good.
Yeah, those look kind of janky.
Like, they tasted but they were even less filling, and it was just like, ugh. The description. They tasted they were okay. And then they were just they're just they're very descriptive. I am super descriptive. Sewing's good. Drawing's good. Crochet. I mean, sweater material, I don't know. It just really depends on what type of yarn you're using, because there's some super duper soft yarn that, I mean, it feels like velvet. And then there's other yarn like acrylic twisted yarn, kind of like the Yeti I got here, that it's not like soft, but it's decent feeling, I guess. And then there's other yarn that is like, there's lots of different types of yarn. So yeah, if anyone wants the Yeti, let me know. I'll finish it. I just gotta get on commissions, and this isn't a commission as of right now, so it is currently put on my back burner. There's literally cotton yarn. But if you go to your local craft store, your local secondhand shop, wherever they sell yarn, you can go there and you can feel each individual like skein of yarn, and you can see if that's something that you would enjoy running through your fingers. Yeti's gonna probably be like $40 because it's gonna be huge, and that's gonna take a lot of yarn and a lot of stuffing, and stuffing is not cheap. So Yeti's probably gonna be like $40. I appreciate you. You're the real MVP.
Thank you.
He's caking the yarn for me, so that way I can work with it easier and not have to worry about it coming out weird.
I'll just give you a couple cakes.
They want to know how you cake the yarn.
Oh, it's a yarn spinner.
Here, I will bring you over there. You know what?
I was trying to avoid showing them this.
I'm not turning it over until I have it directly on the yarn winder. It's fine. That just looks like art stuff. It's fine.
It is this bad boy right here. Got it on Amazon for like 20 bucks. It's breaking, but it's still going, and that's what a cake looks like. I'll show you. Then you just wind it, and it kind of just goes. Yes. We did a whole stream of this at one point, and it was real fun. Yeah, see, it's doing that.
Yeah.
It's on its way out, but still going.
No, we don't need any more stuffing right now. We have plenty of it, but we bought it, so it's expensive. we have it. It's just we gotta make back what we purchased on our stuff, our materials, so to speak. Yarn cakes makes it easier to work with. We haven't heard if our brother liked the Pikachu or not, but it did get sent out, and as far as I know, it arrived, but my family has been everywhere. I'm sure he loved it, though. Ceiling sunflower. Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm gonna just put the other cake on your shelf thingy.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Mine is a lowland Vulpix because it is adorable and I would keep it as a pet. Yes. Vulpixes are adorable.
This is gonna be like the biggest Charmander. Like already, I can tell.
A big boy.
Squish it together. Do you use less stitches per row when the yarn is chunky? No. Follow the pattern and it just makes a bigger version.
Yeah, the yarn and the hook size will kind of determine how big it comes out.
As I get past the first couple of rows, it'll be easier, but oh my goodness, this is rough.
Yeah, especially when you have to do a magic circle with that stuff. Oh my god. I might get Pokemon cards of all my cute babies. Yes, do it. Gonna dip for a bit. I might be back hopefully, but ciao for now.
See ya.
Ciao for now. Yeah, thank you for joining.
Hell yeah. 2 each second. Okay.
We're almost done with our second horn for the day. I'm real excited about this. After that, we can count how many we've got. There's quite a few. Hopefully we won't have to do too many more because this yarn is kind of a pain. It's not very easy to work with yarn that's like a super dark color because you can't quite see it too well. But we're making it work. Probably gonna make 10 horns for this thing, and that's gonna be so aesthetic. Oh my god.
Okay, just a 1, I think. This has turned into a crochet stream.
Welcome back to another crochet stream. Yes. I'm so excited for this thing, like, oh my god. I forgot to grab my wrist braces. Darn. Oh,
and
well.
water.
I drank some. Bless you. Alright, I guess this can just be another casual Q&A now at this point.
I think we might switch over to the computer cam because it's just easier to read.
Yeah, that'd be.
And then it
Good.
wouldn't be elongating.
Are you all tapestried out? We've got more tapestries than wall at this point, so we are
Yep.
absolutely good. We're gonna use a couple of them as like tablecloths for when we get a venue for selling our crafts, like that rainbow one. I want to use that. I think that would look super cool. But yeah, we've totally got plenty now, and they're some of the coolest ones ever. We're gonna use some as backgrounds with I don't really know what it's called. It's like a background stand kind of thing.
Backdrop.
Yes, that's that their mom got for them for their birthday.
Anywho,
So you'll see some of them again.
We're gonna switch over to our computer, so it's gonna end this stream because this was supposed to be just our drawing stream, where we drew this and this crazy piece here. So we're gonna switch over to the desktop so that way we can vibe better, I guess.
Yeah. You make me want to start crocheting again. Do it. Do it.
All right, we'll see you in like 30 seconds.
Yes, I'm gonna probably make some food. Well, maybe later.